Tiffany's got to do her magnet shopping. I did want to point out, though, the people here are very nice about letting you cross the road. They stop, let you go across the crosswalk first. That's pretty amazing, actually.
They actually shoo us across because we're waiting on them to drive and they're waiting on us to walk.
Well, please understand, back home, you step in the crosswalk when you're not supposed to, they're going to speed up. Heck, half the time they'll speed up anyway. But you're liable to get hit. They're going to back up. They're going to shoot you the finger. And then, like Tiffany said, then they're going to sue you for debt in their car. So, yeah, we don't step out in front of cars here. But they expect you to go first, and they're very polite about it. So, something different we've learned about Seattle as well. All right, so we found the gum wall, and it's exactly what you think it is. It is a wall full of gum. Honestly, yeah, there's gum on this side too. There's gum everywhere. I don't know. What do you think of the gum wall? I kind of go with ew, but yeah. But welcome to the gum wall of Seattle. Tiffany has found baked goods now. They definitely have a lot of baked goods here. And all of it looks really good. Big giant crinkle cookies. Show everybody the big giant cookies.
And snickerdoodles.
And snickerdoodle cookies. We're going over to the Seattle Center, where the Space Needle is, the museum is, Pop Culture Museum. But first, we gotta go get some breakfast.
Yes.
We are hungry. This is what I talk about, the roads. See how they go up? Yeah, so it's definitely hilly. You can see you got the hills going down and then the hills going up. It definitely kind of reminds me of San Francisco. What about you, baby?
Yes.
All right, you ready to go for a ride on the monorail?
Yes.
This is different, right?
Yes. I didn't even notice this up here.
All right, here we go. So now we're headed over to City Center. Tiffany's busy looking out the window.
Okay.
All right, so we're heading into the Armory, which actually I think is a shopping center. All right, so you can get a brief history of the Seattle Center history, beginning all the way back from the 1800s to the 1920s, all the way up. All right, so we just finished riding the monorail. We rode it from the West Lakes station. It's pretty much just, between the two spots, but it took some walking off of us, and it wasn't bad. It was $7 each for a round trip ticket. So when we're done here, we're just gonna hop back on and head back down. So to save some walking on your legs. But this area here, the Seattle Center, is supposed to be 74 acres of stuff. So
We got a lot of walking.
we got a lot of walking here. So yeah, we took a few minutes and $7 round trip. That's not bad. So I think this is on top of the Children's Museum, because they've got some sign there that says Children's Museum. And then of course, kids play area down there. all kinds of different sculptures.
Yeah.
It's very green here too. It looks like they're working on that one. Tell us about the Peace Bowl.
It's one of hundreds of such poles located around the world by Boy Peace Foundation of Tokyo.
All right, so a peace pole.
May peace prevail on earth. See, you wouldn't have seen it.
Another peace pole or a peace
It's a
sculpture.
children's Middle East peace sculpture. Sabah al-Daher.
All right, so up here there is an IMAX theater. Look, so it's got some space, some nature, some dinosaurs. All right, Tiffany's found another trail. Oh, it's got a whale tail, baby.
A long time ago in the land of Chief Seattle, whales used to pass from Elliott Bay to Lake Union. There's fishies over here.
Tiffany found an octopus sculpture. So there's lots of like little garden sections.
Little seahorse.
There's lots of little sculptures.
There's a pig with wings.
Well, if you ever wondered about pigs that can fly, apparently there is one that flies right there. And there's a
Snail.
snail over there.
With lobster. That's a crab. That's a hermit crab, not a snail.
Yeah, so there's a head. Then a head stuck between the heads. And then another head. And then heads all the way around. I think that one's a cat. All right, Tiffany has found another trail to go down. Now this one is the Poetry Garden. Looks like they have poems etched into the rock. Oh, yeah. So you have poems here in the rocks. All the way through. All right, this is the International Fountain. And it looks like you can walk down there. It comes all the way down. Oop, you can walk right up to it. What does that one say, baby?
It's the fountain of Sesaraji. I don't think I said that right, but that means the sound of rushing water.
The sound. And that's the sculpture?
It's Japanese.
All right, you can see the Pulp Culture Museum building right there behind the tree. It is the one that is all different kinds of shapes. Of course, they got a nice kids playground area out here as well. You can see the monorail, just the top of the monorail over there. But yeah, that's definitely a interesting shape for a building, isn't it?
Yes.
Interesting colors too. It reminds me of the 80s.
And when you're on the monorail, you go between it.
Yeah, the monorail goes right through the building, so that was interesting. We didn't know that when we went through it, but now we do. All right, now that it's later on in the day, stuff has opened up, and Tiffany is taken off into a shop. You have all of your Seattle souvenirs. You need some Seattle magnets, Seattle shirts, Seattle cups, Seattle everythings. All right, Tiffany wants to show us something that she's never ever seen. A box of water.
I thought it was milk until I read it.
No, it's because it's more eco-friendly.
Makes sense.
They got a Molly Moon's ice cream vending machine. But y'all can see the vendors are out now. It's definitely a lot more crowded than it was when we first got here. Now it's looking more cruise porty with different people and stuff out here.
Essentially, yeah.
But you got more shops. All right, so we are back in the Armory, and they are having a cultural festival in here today. So you take a look, and they got a Chinese art and cultural festival. Something going on the stage back there. All right, so now we're heading into Seattle Fudge. Whoa. With saltwater taffy. Yeah, so they got popcorn. Of course, we got some saltwater taffy. They got fudge. They got ice cream. Tiffany's having a good time over there buying saltwater taffy. All right, so I guess when we came by here this morning, it was too early because we're back at the International Fountain. And now the fountain is actually on. You see people down there playing in it. I guess we just got here too early the first time. But now here's what the International Fountain actually looks like turned on. Ooh, maybe that's how we go again. Take a bite of the Space Needle up there. All right, so Tiffany wants to go down here to the floating dock. And I don't know how well you guys can see it in this video. I took some pictures of it, but you can see the mountains way off in the distance out there, and they still have snows on their peaks. And I swear, when we're looking at the water, I can feel the cold coming off. But we're down here by the waterfront. You got the aquarium right there. You can see the Seattle wheel behind it. There's just a little floating dock down underneath the main one, under the main pier.
So look at these seagulls compared to the ones in Galveston. These are huge.
That is a big giant seagull. And he don't even care. I'm walking right up to him. Now he's walking off, but he don't care. You got the Norwegian Bliss in dock today. Is that just some more gratuitous water shots? So we are headed to a place called the Fat Shack for lunch. Any place called the Fat Shack's got to be good. All right, here is the menu. And they've got things like the Fat Bronco, the Fat Tommy, the Fat Chance. So, yeah, lots of fats in these sandwiches. All right, so here's the sandwich we got at Fat Shack. Look at this thing. It's got cheesesteak, chicken fingers, French fries, mozzarella sticks. I mean, all in the sandwich. And then you got fried pickles. And then Tiffany got, hers got macaroni and cheese and
French fries.
French fries and all kinds of stuff in hers.
Yeah, I'm not all sure what's in there, but it's good.
Good. Well, this place definitely Fat Shack meets its name. What do you think?